Hi Aquarius, I wanted to jump on here and do a bonus reading for you guys, being that it is Aquarius season. I am so excited to be in your energy because I love my Aquarius, my Aqua squad. My daughter, my eldest, is Aquarius, and I just love her so much. And I just, I have a lot of Aquarius in my life that are very, very important to me. So with that being said, to honor those people in my life that I absolutely love and adore that are Aquarius, I am going to be in here doing a little bit of an extra special spread for you guys. I will pull tarot, and then I will pull some oracle cards, and then we'll see what else we can get into. Okay, Aquarius? So let's begin. Archangels, my angels, spirit guides, please come and help me deliver the messages that I need to deliver to the sign of Aquarius. This is a general reading, but please allow me to bring any messages that need to be brought forward to anybody that needs to hear it. And please keep us safe and protected, and only allow what's going to be for our highest good to come through. Okay, Aquarius. So I'm going to pull out like I said, the tarot cards, and then we'll go ahead and clarify, pull some oracle cards for you, and see where you guys are at. I see a lot of money for you guys, which is really good. I have the Knave of Swords at the bottom in reverse. I really don't usually read reversals, but I've come to understand that there's a reason why we have to read reversals. So I am going to keep them this way. There's some that came out for you that are in reverse, and we'll address that when it comes down to reading that particular card. Okay, so to begin, you have the Fool. And the Fool is Aries energy. This is a person that's going to take a chance on something new. Maybe you are starting a new job, or you are wanting to start a new job, or a new venture, or a new relationship. But this is definitely you deciding that I'm going to take that leap of faith. I'm going to go ahead and go for it. It doesn't matter what the outcome comes. You're not attached to an outcome. You're just attached to the decision to take the opportunity and take a chance. Beside that, you have the Six of Wands. Now, the Six of Wands is an energy of somebody that is in a very, it's a very difficult energy because there are some challenges attached to the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is coming up for you in the reverse. So I feel like what this is saying is that you're overcoming these challenges. You're overcoming this energy of obstacles, arguments, people getting in your way. You're kind of in a place where you've found that passion in you, and you're determined to stand up for yourself, and determined to stand up for your position, and demand that people just kind of like accept that you have something in mind, that you want to do something, and you're not going to let them get in your way. And so this is going to also speak to being ready to take that leap of faith. And with the Fool right before it, that it makes sense that you're not going to be standing in your own way anymore. You're pretty much, I'm ready to move forward. I'm going to take the steps that I need to take to move forward, and this is going to put me in a better place. Okay, it's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So that's gonna it's showing that you have a determination right now that you haven't had in a while, and you're going for it. Okay, and you want to take a risk, and you're gonna go for it because you do have a certain plan in mind, and that you have decided to go for it. And you have the Three of Coins in reverse, which talks about collaborations, contracts. So the fact that it's in reverse, it might just mean that you have decided that you no longer want to work with people. You're kind of like maybe wanting to become self-employed, and you don't want to have to work for a boss. You don't want your money to be attached to a certain corporation or individual, and that you are deciding that I'm going to work on my own. I'm going to put my passion and take a leap of faith into the direction of, what I really want. And I want my money to be, coming to me by my own hands, in my own way, independent from anyone. Because the Three of Coins always talks about contracts and collaborations. So the fact that it's in reverse shows that you are just deciding that maybe you're better off working on your own. Maybe you're better off going off and starting your own business, or making that leap of faith, that passion that you're taking, be what brings you money without having to be attached to a certain job. And this is going to require a lot of strength, but you have strength on your side because it's in the upright. Strength is talking about you having the courage to move forward, having the courage to really, really put yourself in a place where you're not depending on anybody else. You're self-reliant, you're passionate, because strength is also fire energy. It's the Leo card. And so being that it's a Leo card, Leos are very passionate, and they're very determined, and they're like boss people. So it makes sense that if you are taking a leap of faith and into a Three of Coins in reverse, which talks about independence, it's you have the strength to do this, and you have the determination. And this is like that, they say, grabbing the bull by the horns. This guy's grabbing a lion, but it's like that's the energy that you're in right now. Like, you are determined to be a success, and you're not going to let anything stand in your way, and you have the strength to do it, which is really, really it's a good indication that this is going to be a success for you, because you have made the decisions. You're not going to let obstacles stand in your way. You're going to independently do this, and you have the strength to go forward by yourself. You have the Knight of Wands in reverse, which is, sometimes it talks about furthering your education, or bringing your like a passionate message. This could be a child, also it could be a young fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But right now it's in the reverse, so this could be kind of a little bit of an obstacle, like somebody that can be maybe not cooperating with you at the moment, or maybe that you're having a little bit of a disagreement with at the moment, or this is something that you've kind of lost the passion for. So this could be the job that you have decided that, you know what, I'm on my way out, I'm gonna just do my own thing, I'm gonna be independent. But this is gonna put a little bit of a kink in your situation, because him being in the reverse talks about not having that collaborative spirit of passion and drive and going for something. So if you're taking a risk on something and you are finding that people are not wanting to collaborate, that's what's probably putting you in the Three of Coins in reverse energy. You have probably people in your life right now that are not so maybe they don't see your vision, maybe they're not seeing that your determination to do this is actually, it is gonna get you results, and say they're probably not believing in you as much as you probably want them to, and you're kind of in a place where it doesn't matter really, you're gonna take the risk, you're gonna do it, you're gonna go forward. But you are going to have to kind of do this on your own, because the Six of Coins in reverse talks about an imbalance, and you're not really receiving cooperation. It's kind of like one-sided. So it makes sense why you are in this place where you're like, well, I'm going to go on my own, because I'm not getting the support that I need in my workplace. Maybe this is a boss that's really kind of not giving you an opportunity to move forward in the company, or somebody that's holding you back in some way, so you're not feeling very supported, or feel like you're being taken seriously. So you're disenchanted with this person. That's why the Knight of Wands, it's in reverse. You're kind of just like over it. You're over it right now. And it puts the Two of Coins energy here, which also talks about collaborations and about fruitful business relationships. It's in reverse. So you're kind of in a place where you're seeing that you put your energy and your efforts into something, and it's just not being appreciated or reciprocated, and you're not seeing like the benefits of all your fruits and labor. So you're kind of in a place where you're no longer, you're sure that this is not what you want. You don't have any confusion. You made up your mind. You're like Seven of Cups. It's water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it usually talks about having multiple choices or being confused. You're thinking too much because you have so many options. But in the reverse, it just says, you know what, you're not confused anymore. You know what you want, and it's not this situation. Then you have the Eight of Coins, which does show you working and working towards something that you really, really want. And the Eight of Coins, sorry, in the upright is gonna, it says right now you're planting seeds. You're putting because you've taken this leap of faith and you decided to go independently, you're working really hard. And this is the card that talks about working really hard towards something, working towards whatever it is that you're taking this leap of faith on, okay? Then you have the Empress in reverse. So this could be a mother figure in your life. This could be an older woman that you are, in contact with or has an influence in your life. And you could be dealing with her being a little bit, resistant to this leap of faith that you're trying to take. And it's not so much that she wants to be, unsupportive, but at this moment right now, this person's probably not in their best health. They could be dealing with a lot of stress. They could be dealing even with health issues. So it can put them in a more negative state, because the Empress in reverse it's more of like a negative energy. Not negative in a mean-spirited way, but negative as in not being able to see the bright side of things, more like snippy and short, because they're dealing with a lot. Okay, the Empress, she's the one that she can handle everything. She's the one that can handle challenges and obstacles and all this stuff. But in the reverse, she is not in her best place. She's not well mentally right now. She's overthinking everything. Maybe has anxiety, or is just really, really like overwhelmed with life right now. So her in this energy is not going to be your biggest source of support. So unless this is your energy, because it could be you're probably feeling overwhelmed because you're having to make all of these decisions, and you're having to to come up with a plan to make your vision come to fruition. But you have the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Swords in reverse is really good card to see in reverse, because it says you're not worried about things anymore. You're not losing sleep. You've probably come to this realization that this is going to be a better situation for me, so I'm made the decision to like not worry about it. And you're almost at the end of this struggle, because the 9 that comes right before the 10 of Swords, which is the end of all of the betrayal, the end of all of the strife, and all of the challenges that you have been facing. So you're almost at the end of this situation. And the 8 of Swords also talks about, if it's in reverse, you always go back one. So the 9 of Swords being in reverse, you think of the 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords is walking away from something that's not good for you. So being that you're in the 9 of Swords in reverse shows that maybe this is a situation where if you're in a job that's not really paying you well, or they're not appreciating you, or that you don't have support and you don't have somebody that's really sticking up or having your back, it's probably better to walk away from this situation and let go. And you are in that space. The 4 of Cups means talks about letting go and being okay with letting go. You're ready to let go of the situation because you know that it's not bringing you happiness. It's not something that is really going forward. You don't see a future in it. Because the Knave of Swords is also in reverse, and this, he's gonna be the guy that brings the good message of something really, really fruitful. But it's in the reverse for you right now. So the fact that you are in the space where you're maybe deciding that this job's not for me, or relationship is not for me, it looks more like it's work related, because of all of the coins, and there's not a lot of cups here. But the fact that it could be anything, it could be work, it could be your personal life, or it could be just, a personal project that you're working on. But the fact that this Knave of Swords is in reverse shows that, you're not getting this good communication anymore with whatever this person or whatever these people are that you're dealing with. Under the Knave of Coins is the 7. Knave of Swords is the 7 of Coins. So you have a lot of immature people in your life, it looks like, and it looks like they're not really like they're not compromising with you. You're not really feeling like you are getting a fair, the fair end of the stick. Like you're getting like to that point where you're like, anything, it would be better than what I'm dealing with right at this moment. That's why you are in the full energy. And in this energy, you're ready to just start anything because you've pretty much exhausted yourself in this situation. And you don't think that you want to continue to put any effort into it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarifiers for you. So I'm going to use this deck. It's called the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. And it's a little bit big for my hands, but let's see how we can get this shuffled really well for you. So they have been pre-shuffled off camera because it's just easier for me to shuffle them that way. But I'll do a couple here on camera for you. And we're going to clarify all these and see what's happening. Okay, Aquarius? So let's see. We're going to clarify the Fool. Can you please clarify the Fool for Aquarius? Clarify the Fool card for Aquarius. Clarify the Fool card. Whoa. Okay. So the way these came out, was 10 of Wands, 10 of Coins. Oh my goodness. 10 of Cups, 9 of Swords, and the Strength. So you're getting double strength. This is you being in your energy that you're ready to just take a leap and go forward in whatever this decision is, because you're no longer happy in this situation. You used to love this place, a job or a relationship or whatever the situation is. You were happy in it at one point, but that no longer brings you happiness. But you're done thinking about it. You've already come to the conclusion that this is not good for you, and you will have the strength to walk away. Okay, so this is why you're like, I'm gonna take a leap of faith because I'm not happy anymore in this situation. Clarify the Six of Wands, please, for Aquarius. Six of Wands. You have these 8 of Coins in reverse. Now you had it here in the upright, and I read it as to mean that you were working towards something, but the 8 of Coins in reverse here with the 6 of Wands is just saying that you're kind of done with that situation. You don't want to put any more work into it, which makes sense. Like, if you're not getting appreciated where you're at, it's kind of hard to have this feeling of I want to work at it. Okay, 3 of Coins in reverse for Aquarius. Can you clarify why is the 3 of Coins here? It's the Knight of Pentacles. So the 3 of Coins and the Knight of Pentacles does talk about a new opportunity. So whether this is a new opportunity in work or in love, it is coming for you. It is going to take some time because the Knight of Coins is a little bit slow. So he or she will take their time. If it's a job, it will take a little bit of time because the Knight of Coins always shows that it will take a little bit longer because it's working up to be a very good situation for you. Very stable, very good foundation, good money and everything, but it will take longer, okay? And this is why you are definitely moving from 3 to the Knight. That's you being independent. You're going to be an independent person trying to get your own money. So this could be definitely having to do with a job, and you're leaving a situation that's not really lucrative for you. So you're deciding to move into your own independence, but it will take a little bit of time. It's going to be a little bit of a slow process, but you will get there. Okay, Aquarius. Clarify the Strength, please, for Aquarius, January 23rd through the 30th. Clarify the Strength. Okay. I'm going to take that one too because it's trying to come out. So we got Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups in reverse. So that's clarifying the Strength. You have Page of Cups in reverse. It's not a new offer. Maybe you're just not getting a new offer from this job, or you're not giving your attention to it anymore. But you have the Wheel of Fortune, and it is in the upright, and the Wheel of Fortune talks about you being successful, having that success coming towards you. And it came up in the upright. So whatever difficulties and challenges, you're going to have the strength to get over them because it's going to pay off in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune turning upright in your favor means anything that's not good for you is going to get knocked off. And everything that's good, it's going to come your way. This is a really good indication that whatever situation that was difficult, whether it was love or career, that it is coming to an end, but in a good, it's paying off in your favor. Okay? Clarify the Knight of Wands for Aquarius. Clarify the Knight of Wands for Aquarius. Okay, that's too many. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Oh, okay. Queen of Cups. So the Knight of Wands in reverse is being clarified by the Queen of Cups, which is a Cancer card, and Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So one of these signs you could be dealing with, and that's coming for you. That's coming for you. It's support. It's love. It's unconditional love. The Queen of Cups is definitely a doting mother. It's the energy of someone that's going to really support you, even though you are maybe in a place where you're not getting support from other people. Okay, that's going to be the person that's going to be there to support you and to hold you up and give you those words of encouragement when you are feeling a little bit down and you're feeling a little bit like the world is against you. So Queen of Cups is a really good energy to have, especially when you're seeing kind of a challenge in your passion and your determination to go forward with whatever it is that you're wanting. Please clarify Six of Coins. Whoa. I'm going to put that one back because that flew up before I even asked the question. So please clarify the Six of Coins. Okay. Okay, that's Seven of Wands. And the Hangman. So the Seven of Wands talks about being able to be above all of the fights and being above any kind of gossip and challenges that are coming your way. But it is in the reverse. So this could just mean that you are in the place where conflicts aren't being resolved at the moment. They're just kind of like a little bit of difficulty in resolving any kind of conflict. Like maybe you have to have conversations with people. Maybe you need to be clear about what it is that you are needing. And you're in the Hangman energy. So that means you're kind of waiting for this resolution, and it's kind of up in the air right now with the Six of Coins in the reverse. You're kind of like, I need to resolve this situation because it's affecting my finances. It's affecting my livelihood. And it's kind of like, hey, you know, I want to clarify it. I want to fix it. And I'm trying to see your point of view, but you know, it's not being discussed. It's not being clarified, and it's not being resolved. With the Seven of Wands in the upright, this is you being above everybody that's trying to come for you. But right now you're feeling like they're really ganging up on you. Like they're attacking you, and you feel like you can't fight back, and you feel like you're not able to speak up and ask for what it is that you need. And this is what's affecting your finances right now. You just have to start thinking about a different way to really ask for what it is that you need with the Hangman energy, and kind of just know that it's coming, but you're kind of hanging out to see what the outcome is going to be, but you might have to be a little bit more proactive. So I'm going to put that up right for you, change the energy so that you can be in a place where you're defending yourself and sticking up for yourself. And you can kind of like resolve that challenge and, you know, open the communication. Seven of Wands, it's right before the 8, which does talk about communication. And that one kind of try to come out for you. Like it jumped out a little bit, but I put it back because it was before I had called anything. But it definitely talks about maybe, you know, initiating that communication with somebody because it's kind of unresolved at the moment and you're not talking about it. So it's definitely important for you to kind of speak up. Ask for, you know, what it is that you need from this person or people or organization or whatever it is pertaining to. You have to be clear and you have to ask for it. Okay, communication is very, very important. 2 of Coins, please. Two of Coins for Aquarius. Yeah, you're disappointed. This situation definitely left you very disappointed because you had put a lot of energy and effort into it. Like I said, whether it's love or work, but this is really, for me, it's looking more like work. You put in a lot of effort and you had a lot of love for it, and you felt like, you know, my employer is gonna appreciate me. They're gonna recognize my good work ethic and my hard work, and they're gonna be very understanding, and it's gonna be I'm gonna be appreciated, and I'm gonna be, you know, given a raise or something. But that didn't happen, and you're very disappointed. You're heartbroken because you really don't want to leave this place. You really didn't want to leave this place, but you're starting to realize that they're just not gonna, but to them it's a business, and to them it's just like, you know, we don't really care how much effort you put into it. I need to do what's right for me, you know. And so they're not really thinking of you. They're thinking more in terms of whatever their business is or themselves. Okay, that sucks because, you know, when you love a job and you want to do a really good job at it, you want to be able to have the people that you work for appreciate you. And that's not happening in this situation, or at least it seems like it's just not happening. Please clarify the Seven of Cups in reverse for Aquarius. Okay, that one flipped. But you're done fighting. You have the Five of Swords. You're kind of like, you know what? I've already made the decision. This isn't worth it for me. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of arguing. I'm tired of trying to make people see my point of view. And if you're not going to see my point of view, then there's no point in me like putting any more effort into this. But you guys can go, but I'm not going to fight anymore. Like if you see this guy, he's just like, all right, go, because I'm done with this fighting. You're ready though. You still have your swords there. You're like, I'm just going to make sure that I stay ready in case you guys turn around, come back and try to start something else. But you're pretty much in that place where you're like, it's not even worth it anymore. I'm so over this. You're just like done with that. Eight of Coins, please, for Aquarius. Four of Swords. So you are in a contemplative state. You're probably taking a step back to kind of reevaluate what it is that you're doing. Maybe you are laying low. You're not really like trying to stir the pot or have any big discussions, which you should try to start some conversations. But if you're taking a rest to kind of make sure that you say the right things, this is probably a really good thing. And this is probably why you're in this energy. So the Four of Swords, you know, he's laying down, resting. He has his swords up here. So he's like, I'm done with the major part of this fight. But you're going to keep one here at the ready just in case something does pop off. You're ready to go. But you're kind of in the place where you're just ready to be done with these fights. And you're trying to take some time to get better. Maybe it's been affecting your health and you've had some anxiety or some health issues. So you're like, I need to rest. I need to take some time to recoup and re-energize myself because, you know, this is taking a lot out of me. But I am ready to fight if the need should arise. You know, he has his sword ready. So if he put his hands down, he can grab it and go. But he doesn't want to. He needs the rest. He needs to get better. He needs to feel like you know, he's all the way back to being good. From the Five of Swords to the Four of Swords, you're kind of, this is really like going away. This conflict is going away. It no longer holds, you know, that much power over you. You're kind of like, I'm going to focus on me now. I'm going to heal me now because this isn't going to have any more of my energy. Clarify the Empress in reverse for Aquarius. Empress in reverse. Whoa. Okay. So the Empress in reverse shows the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. So you could be dealing with a earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And there is definitely some feeling of betrayal or backstabbing or disappointments. A lot of disappointments with this person. This person could have been your boss, could have been, you know, a father, a mother, or somebody that you feel like they kind of like betrayed you or have let you down. And so you're in this Ten of Swords energy, and this is why the Empress is in reverse too. You know, you're probably feeling a little bit disenchanted with the situation, and you are but you're done with it. Ten of Swords is done. The suffering is done. You're moving away, and maybe you're coming into a relationship with a person that is an earth sign that's going to help you heal whatever this negative energy has been and that you have had to deal with. So it's probably somebody that is coming in to offer you the support. It's in the upright, so it doesn't seem like it's a negative thing. The Empress in reverse could have been somebody negative, but this is in the upright, so this is someone that's going to offer you support with all of this disappointments that you've had. So usually King of Pentacles is Capricorn. Like I said, you could also be dealing with a Taurus or a Virgo. And this seems like a person that's going to be very, very significant in your life. That's going to offer you support. That's going to help you financially. That's going to give you that solid foundation and support to help you move forward in this new venture that you're going, or in this new path. Okay, this is a person that's going to really be there for you no matter what. You know, a King of Pentacles is someone that is definitely someone you can rely on. Clarify the Nine of Swords, please, for Aquarius. Wow. So you're going to have a really good home environment. It's going to be a very happy environment in your home. Nine of Swords, there's no more anxiety. So you're going to be dealing with maybe a very, very good, like this is going to be your sanctuary. You're going to have to rely on your home at the moment. Maybe you're going to be working from home to change the situation. And the Four of Wands, it's like the 1111 card. It shows happiness and finding true love and having a happy home and just being, that's going to be the sanctuary card. That's going to be the place where you go to feel the happiest. It's going to be in your home. Clarify the Four of Cups in reverse for Aquarius. Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. The Tower. So this definitely does show that you're ready to move away from this. The Tower comes in here to clear anything that's no longer working for you in your life, whether that's a job or a relationship or any kind of situation where you're just kind of been very stressed out. I mean, these people literally decided that they would jump out of the tower to get away from all of the drama and all of the fights and all of the heavy energy that was inside of this place, whether this is a work or a home or even a relationship. This is coming to an end, but it's an ending that's going to be beneficial for you because it's in the upright. The Tower in the upright shows that you're ready to be, you know, done with the situation. You're done with having to, you know, basically like continue in a negative environment. So you're done. You're pretty much done. And the interesting part of this is that they're like the opposite of what's happening here in the Four of Wands. I mean, if you see even the I'll show you right now, the robes are opposites. See? And what's happening is they're happy here, but they're not happy here. So this could be like, you know, you're going away from working in an environment of like a toxic work environment into a more home-based business, which is very bright and positive. This is so negative. You know, this is just basically you being done with this situation, walking away from it. And yeah, look at this. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Swords, which is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. This is you. This is your energy. You're basically like, I'm done with the BS. I'm going to speak up. I'm going to say what I need. And you have a very clear idea of what it is that you are wanting and needing in your life. Okay. And look at that. Under her, 10 of coins. That means, you know, money coming to you. It's the complete happiness, the complete package. Home, happy home, having money, career, having the acknowledgement of your good work and your success. Right under that, the Justice card, and they're all in the upright. And then the Five of Wands is just, yeah, people might talk. This might be people talking behind your back, but that's okay because you're taking this leap of faith and you're coming into a very positive, you know, cycle of love, support. You have reflection with the Hermit card. You have reflection there. That's a Virgo. And you have the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning. So that's a really, really, really good reading for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull some Oracle cards just to add to it. But that really, really is it's a good reading. You know, there's some challenges. Yeah, you're going to face a little bit of challenge, but maybe this is a time for you to kind of sit back and say, you know, what's going to make me happy? What's really going to make me happy? What are the decisions that I'm going to make that's going to be in my best and for my highest good? And now you're going to have the strength. You're going to have the strength to do that. You're going to really walk into your power. You're walking into your power. You're walking into a place where, you know what, X, Y, or Z, whoever wants to come talk to me, they better come correct, because you're not going to deal with people's negative energy anymore. Just give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. I think I've been going for too long, and so my phone's like, hey, I'm dying, plug me in. Sorry about that. So, okay, so we'll continue. Let me pull your Kipper card. So I have already shuffled these, but I'm going to just shuffle them for you guys. Whoa. Look at that. That just jumped out. False person community. So definitely somebody around you, they're not your friend, or they're not really being honest with you. Or they might just be like, you know, in your face. They're like, oh, you're so good, and you're my fan, and I'm so I support you. And then behind your back, they're talking. They're talking-ish. So that sucks, you know, when you have somebody that's a false person. But that jumped out, so I wanted to acknowledge it and show it to you. So, but let's move away from that. Let's cut that energy off, send it off somewhere else where it can't bother anyone. And Aquarius, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here, and I would really appreciate it if you guys subscribe to my channel. And if you know of any other Aqua babies, send them this way and tell them to subscribe, because I'm trying to build something here. I'm trying to build my little channel here, and I really appreciate every single one of you. So Aquarius, let's see what Kipper has to say for you. Whoa. So you are dealing with some bad health. That Four of Swords that came out earlier talked about maybe taking a rest, and or maybe this is someone near you. Let's see what else. I'm going to keep pulling them out, and then we'll talk about it, because I don't want to dwell too much. Concern. That one flipped itself to me, and then it fell out. So unexpected income. Sudden wealth. Wow. Okay. One more. Oh, two. Pathway and mature woman. Bottom of the deck is change. So I'll leave these here because that one jumped out as a bonus. But the first card that I pulled for you from the Kipper cards is bad health. Interestingly enough, the Four of Swords that I had mentioned to you also kind of gave me the idea that the feeling that you had to pay attention to your health. And if you add the 3 and a 1, that equals 4. So this is kind of confirming it. Yeah, it is health related. You need to slow down. You need to maybe go to the doctor and get some help, because your health might be deteriorating because of the negative situation that you have at your work right now, or your home, or whatever it is that you're dealing with that's harsh. So bad health, definitely go see a doctor. Don't rely on anything that I say. Just make sure that you get medical attention, and then just make sure that everything is in order. Okay. And you have official person. So this can be somebody that is in law enforcement. They could also be the person that you're dealing with that is not well, might be sick. But official person also talks about somebody getting a maybe going before a judge. Maybe you're dealing with a lawyer, or any kind of like a court case. This can also be talking about that. It's also a 422. It's a 4. But it also talks about you needing to, maybe get all your paperwork in order and all of your, if you have legal documents or any kind of like things like that, just make sure that everything is in order. So it's a reminder, a good reminder for you to make sure that everything is in its place. You have all your, dot your T's, cross your T's and dot your I's, because, it could be something to do with either contracts, paperwork, the law, or something having to do with like, lawsuits or something like that. So make sure that everything is in order and that all your paperwork it's in place, and that you don't get any surprises where it comes to that, okay? Then you have concern. So again, this is something that has to maybe do with a person in your life that might be dealing with some health issues. You have bad health here. And you have mature woman, so it could be your mother, it could be someone that is in your life that's a little bit older, mature woman, and then concern and bad health. So this could be something that you might have to, maybe they have to go to the doctor and make sure that they get taken care of. So if this is someone that you have in your life that that probably needs to have some medical attention, just try to stay on top of them and try to encourage them to get taken care of, because something small can start off, something could start off small and then grow to be a bigger problem, and that's why you have a concern here. So maybe you're worried about this person. Encourage them to make sure that they get that medical attention. And if this is you, please make sure that you do seek some medical attention and take care of it, because look, you got unexpected income. So that little project, or that love project that you had going might end up being a very lucrative thing for you and becoming something that you were not expecting to be something you can rely on as income. So unexpected income can also be lottery winnings. So you could be winning the lottery. And I love how it's right next to sudden wealth. So this is money coming your way. This is going to be something really good for you, because it talks about you being very stable. So this situation that you were, dealing with before might not even be an issue in a few months, maybe 8 months, or in about, 7 months. It could be, between there or between the next couple of months, 2 months or up to 11 months. So that's what I'm seeing here. But you could be having a very good income increase, or a windfall of money that just comes to you, okay? Then you have pathway. And this is you being on the right path of your life. You're deciding to, under the deck was change. You have decided to make a change, but you're on the right path. Because if you see, when you start the path, it's a little bit darker here, but then it moves into where the sun is. So that's the ultimate happiness and ultimate success. So you are on the right path. Believe that you are making the right decisions for you, and that you will ultimately have the success that you're looking for. I'm going to pull some romance angels, because I feel like this was more like family or health or work or finances. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some romance angels for you guys. And if you guys have any other oracle decks that you might recommend, like I said before, please let me know. And I have a few decks that I kind of stick to for the most part, but I love collecting decks. So if you guys know of any oracle cards that might be nice, I would love any suggestions. Also, Aquarius, I really hope that this month you have the clarity that you are looking for, and that you can move forward into the place where you are the happiest, because you deserve it. You deserve it, and you have to just claim that for yourself, Definitely claim it. You deserve it. You deserve happiness and success. And I really, my biggest wish for you all in this month and your season, Aquarius, is for all the things that were wrong in your life, that have been wrong up until this point, get right. Like everything goes right for you, and that you get all the blessings that you've been working for, and that have been eluding you for so long. Okay. So let me pull some of the romance angels for you and see where your love is at the moment. Please, for Aquarius, this is January 23rd through the 30th. Healing family issues. So that's a really good card to get. And you might be dealing with a little bit of conflict at home or in a marriage. But it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So if you're stuck in a place where your parents have some issues or had some issues, it could affect your own personal relationships. So understanding that parents go through their own battles and are dealing with their own stuff that maybe they have to heal with from their parents is ultimately going to heal your family issues. And this is something that, you know, with communication can get resolved. Retreat. So you definitely, it says it's time to disconnect from the world. So you can be needing some time away with your loved one to kind of disconnect from everything that has been causing you any kind of stress or any kind of pressure. So seeing the retreat card is a really good indication that it's time to, like that Four of Swords, to take a rest, to recuperate. You know, you've been giving too much energy to a lot of different things, and it's time for you to take time for yourself. Aquarius, please. January 23rd through the 30th. Whoa. Let your friends help you, and religious factors. So I'm going to pull two more. Please, two more for Aquarius. Whoa. One more. Whoa. You got two. So there's a bonus card in here. So let me find it. There it is. You deserve love. You sure do. Wasn't I just saying that to you? Aquarius, I told you, you guys are all babies. And engagement. So, healing family issues and a retreat, we already went over, okay? So definitely, you know, maybe have a conversation with family members. You know, maybe therapy is in order and you need to take some time to like work out these problems. But it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, and it's time to disconnect from the world. So it'd probably be a really, really good time for you guys to take some time away, maybe go on a little vacation, even a day trip. Doesn't, you know, magical things for healing relationships. So whenever we're stressed out, we tend to go on a hike or we go to the beach. And so things like that will probably be something that you guys can do. I don't know if you guys can do, you know, do that at the moment, but it would be really helpful. And it also says, let your friends help you. So ask for and accept support from others. That's a really good card when it's showing you that, you know, you have support, you need support, and healing your family issues means relying on one another and putting the work to do some self-care and that healing. Okay. It says religious factors. So your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So this can mean that the person that you're dealing with is a little bit, maybe they have a different religion, different culture, different race, different culture, not race because we're all human. I meant ethnicity. So maybe they're just a different ethnicity than you. And so religious factors can mean that maybe this is something that you need to work on overlooking. If you do have any kind of obstacles with a person that you're involved with, this is something that can get resolved. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. It's not necessarily a negative thing. It just means, you know, keep an open mind, because even if this person is a little bit different than you, we're all the same. We just have different, you know, opinions and different things. So working together and putting effort into it and just being understanding of each other's differences is going to be really helpful in making this a success, because of the fact that you guys have different upbringings. Then you got honeymoon. So honeymoon says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And it's funny because it came out right under retreat, which talks about going away and then disconnecting from the world. So this could be a good time if you guys have been dealing with family issues and dealing with a little bit of hard energy and you know, any kind of like, you know, tension. It's time to like take some time and just kind of reconnect with your person, reconnect with your honey, and then just, you know, have some time just you and them by yourselves. Maybe going on a retreat and having a little bit of a honeymoon is going to help rekindle whatever it was lost, because right now you guys have been a little bit on this tension and some of this obstacles that are coming up, probably with dealing with family. It says free yourself. It's the last card here. Well, it's not the last card, but on this spread here, it says it's time to take back control of your life. And then you also got you deserve love. This is the one that jumped out. You deserve love. So free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, and you are lovable. And the funny thing is that under that is engagement. That was under the deck. And then forgiving and learning right under that. So definitely it's time for you to accept the things that are meant for you. Accept the love that you are meant to receive, because you do deserve it. For yourself, don't try to control any outcome. Put your energy into healing, because retreat and honeymoon and healing family issues and religious factors take time to like kind of get away from the heaviness in your life right now, because you do deserve love. You have to free yourself. And by freeing yourself, you also let go of control. You let go of being attached to a certain way that things should be, and just kind of like letting things be. And I think Aquarius, pretty much for the most part, you guys are pretty chill in that sense. You kind of just go with the flow. But maybe this is just a little good reminder that if you have gotten in a place where you're a little bit rigid or a little bit stressed about a certain situation, you kind of have to just let it go. You know, work together with the people in your life that mean you well and that love you, because you do deserve love and you are loved and lovable. And just heal whatever problems you're having, so that you can just enjoy your life and be truly free. Okay, so this is your bonus reading, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning in again, and I hope to see you guys next month.